So starting the test drive in the Range Rover here. Love the V6 Supercharged, or the Supercharged V6, excuse me. Gets up to speed very nicely, and because you have all of that on the front end, you don't necessarily have a turbo, but you just have that added feeling of boost. It just makes it really fun to drive, even though that's not necessarily what this is made for. But when you think of the Range Rovers, one of the reasons they are such a hot commodity in terms of luxury is it looks so good, has all the features you could want, relatively good on gas with the Supercharged V6, but then it's also just an off-road menace. So it just does everything that you need it to do. But a relatively smooth riding vehicle. The reason these kind of depreciate so much is anything you have to replace on these is a ton of money. So it's just really hard to get one of these used and not have any $10,000 issues with it down the road. So highly recommend just either getting one certified, or like this one in particular, getting an extended warranty for however long you're gonna have it. But honestly, a lot of it's labor and just getting factory parts. If you do some aftermarket stuff and do your own work, these are pretty awesome to have, even from a repair expense standpoint. But that's like with most vehicles, you know. If you can fix them yourself, then it's really not that bad. But what I like about these is they're quick, they're capable, but they're really good daily drivers. And that's what makes these, I feel, so special, is you can take this from a daily driver to, again, something that you could take off the trail and have a good time in. Now I'm going to try to give this a nice pull getting on the interstate here. So pretty quick. And what's great is the ride quality here is just phenomenal. Let's try and get over and just test out the adaptive cruise. Adjusting the gap back there. Then again, you have that lane departure system. But very, very good ride quality here. Some of that's suspension, but it's also just the platform this thing rides on. And again, that's why it's such a, especially brand new if you can afford one, that's why these sell, because they have everything. And it really just feels good to drive, feels good to ride in, feels good to just be with, if that makes sense. The controls you get used to, they feel really fancy. The driving dynamics feel really good. Now, I want to give a big thanks to Auto Collection of Murfreesboro and Auto Pro Nashville for allowing me to review this Range Rover today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to find the best price on something closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out your info. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever used vehicle you might be interested in. But all in all, for the Range Rover here, I think a solid SUV. Now, it has its downfalls, it has its faults. Obviously, in the walk around portion, just pulling on that grab handle that you would expect to not completely just fall off out of nowhere, that was kind of weird. But I mean, they actually run and drive pretty nicely, and you see a lot of these with high miles, but just a lot of stuff that needs to be repaired on them, like a lot of Euro cars, Porsche, Bentley, things of that nature. They'll drive, but you'll have to fix a lot of stuff. And this really reminds me of the Volvos, specifically the XC90, when I talk about Euro cars that can run and drive for a long time. The powertrains are solid, but your suspensions, your radios, the really expensive stuff is the stuff you don't really think about. That's very labor intensive. You have to get parts specifically for the vehicle from the manufacturer, from the dealership. But when you get them going good, they really are nice. And this Range Rover, it's still, again, everything's working. The navigation system's working. The heated cooled seats are working. Everything is working. It's just already kind of showing its age based on how certain things are in the vehicle. But honestly, the trim is held up nicely. Everything I'm looking at here seems to be in great shape. But this is one of those things, again, you want to have some sort of warranty on here. You don't just want to get it because it's cheap. Because again, there's a reason that these are inexpensive as they are, because they're not cheap to maintain, but they're definitely not cheap to repair. So you definitely want to keep up with maintenance and all of that. And just make sure, again, that you have coverage, whether that's with having a good mechanic, a place where you can get parts, or just having some sort of warranty. I'm gonna give it one more pull here if possible. But this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2017 Range Rover HSE Supercharged V6.